So let's move to the next section, getting everyone on the same page. I remember sitting in the morning production meeting when I was at Ernest Henry Mine and listening to the concentrator supervisor use the word stability more than 10 times in 2 minutes when explaining the previous 24 hours of missed production. As anyone that has operated a plant knows, process stability is a key driver to maximising production, enhancing safety and reducing waste. So how do you achieve process stability and the flow-on benefits to production, safety and efficiency? Managing variability is a good place to start on your pursuit of operational excellence. Process variability isn't just from all variability. Misalignment is also a major contributor. Different departments often operate with different priorities, different data sources and different mental models of what good looks like. The metallurgy team might be focused on recovery, operations on throughput, and maintenance on asset health. All valid, but when those goals aren't aligned, you get friction, inefficiency, and missed production. Interdepartmental misalignment is compounded by intra-departmental misalignment. When you have multiple crews, each with multiple operators who do things slightly different and who all think their way is the best, you have no chance of achieving a stable circuit, let alone a stable plant. The problem is when everyone is doing something different, you never know what is the right way and what is the wrong way. At least when everyone does everything the same way, you will very quickly discover if something is incorrect. While it might take a little bit longer, when you do things the same way and evolve that standard approach over time, I promise you will discover the best way. When I was working at PSAR in the Philippines, we went through a process of collaborative learning. Not just metallurgists educating operators about the theory, but operators educating metallurgists about the practices and the reality. It was about getting everyone on the same page. We developed process maps, fish bones, cause and effect analyses, control plans, KPIs, process control standards, log sheets, dashboards, reports, procedures, and TAPs. It was an investment, but worth it because everyone's voice was heard and people could see their contributions codified and reflected in process control standards, procedures, and TAPs. The problem we couldn't solve at the time was all those artifacts were on paper or in cumbersome document management systems you couldn't quickly access. It required somebody checking the trends rather than being alerted to them. That is where visualizing the relevant information in real time becomes powerful. When frontline staff have access to real-time insights, contextualized alerts, and guided workflows, they can make better decisions. It's not about replacing experience, it's about accelerating it. You're giving people the confidence to act, not just react. Digital tools also help bridge the gap between experience levels. A seasoned metallurgist might intuitively spot a trend in the data and connect the root cause. That might be when they're looking at the screen, but a newer operator might need that insight surfaced more directly through color-coded alerts, notifications, or contextualized annotations. The key is not just having data, but making it usable. When you surface insights in a way that's intuitive and shared, you reduce noise, increase trust, and create a culture of alignment. In the next segment, we'll explore how digital tools can empower frontline operators, especially those who are still building their experience.
If anything we've covered resonated with you, or if you're facing similar challenges at your site, we'd love to continue the conversation. You can reach out to Dom directly for a deeper technical chat, or connect with me if you'd like to explore how we can support your team more broadly. If you'd like to see our MPA Golden State application in action, let me know and I can set this up for you. Our contact details are on the screen now, and we'll also include them in the follow-up email with the recording and slides. Thanks again for your time, and here's to your move from variability to a golden state, stable, productive plant.
Free audio post-production.